Well, good morning. We're here in northern Michigan, and if you're here watching this video, you're in for a long stretch of some really good videos coming. But I just wanted to talk about a few things here. Here in Lake Michigan right now, and I have a couple goals I'm going to try to hit today. Weather's been pretty crazy here in northern Michigan. We're in the middle of June right now. Cold front pretty much came in earlier in the week, and tomorrow is going to be the lowest day of that cold front. And so today it looks like we're actually getting a little more sun than I expected. Ultimately, our goal today is to get into some really good smallmouth bass and perhaps some really large carp. All this will be done on the fly. I have a couple rods with me today. I've got a 7-weight Scott Sector and a 9-weight Sage Method. I do have a few different reels with lines. Another thing too is the water temps are about 55, 56 degrees right now. We're in the middle of June, so we have had a colder, I guess, spring and early summer so far. Ideally, we can get some shots in the shallows, especially with some of these carp. So if I can get some kind of carp coming up on the flats, cruising around, that'd be great. I just got back from Cuba not long ago, and I mean, I'm dying to get that experience again. And here in Michigan, you can get some freshwater fish on the flats here and make it kind of similar in your own way. But with that said, I do have a whole box of my saltwater flies, a lot of bonefish flies that I'll be throwing for carp here. Hopefully we can get a chance to creep up on some fish. And as far as rain goes, I think we're in the clear. So I think, like I said, fish pushed out, and we're just going to be grinding today. If we can get a few shots, if we can get a few fish, it'd be a win. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys. Well, it's about 9 a.m., 9:15. Ran in that school carp a couple times. I'm sure I'm going to see them soon here. I'm going to pick up anchor and get on the hunt. I saw a couple bass so far. Nothing huge, but yeah, we're going to get after it here. So just going to keep pushing up and down the shoreline. Like I said, 9:15. Really good signs of life so far here in the first hour. And yeah, stay tuned. I'll be out here all day, so got a lot more fishing to do here, and we're just getting started. So looking at some flies here, probably go with something like this, and anything like I mean these are more a crab. All right, just picked up anchor. I'm gonna scoot left and right here, up and down this shoreline, see if I can get on this school again. Thought I heard a boat, but nope, just a plane. I don't expect I'll see anyone out here, but we'll see. So I'm going to continue to go up and down the shoreline. They're definitely, I mean, that school I just ran into, probably 10, 12 feet of water. I think we're on them right now. Yep. Alright, we're on them here. Cruising away from me again, which is tough. shot, but we're gonna stay on standby here and get another shot. Threw anchor in again real quick. Smallmouth there. See if he wants it. He's on it, he's on it, he's on it. Turned off. I like it, I like it. I mean, this is the perfect challenge I'm looking for here. I hate coming out and just absolutely whacking fish one after another. And, you know, I need that hunt, I need that challenge. Part of why I wouldn't come out here and just, I guess, huck around a woolly bugger, which I think would be incredibly effective for both bass and carp. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna be crossing paths with some more fish here. Really want to come across that school carp again. I know we will. I know we will. But we're in the school here. We're gonna get this fly down. They seem pretty comfortable around me right now. Haven't really spooked. Wow. No big follows yet with this. I mean, I'm surrounded. I don't know if you guys can see these. I'm surrounded by the school right now. I don't know if my fly's getting down fast enough. That's my concern right now. Not really garnering a lot of interest with this, but we'll keep going. Yeah, this fly's kind of sitting middle of the column still. I'm gonna throw on something a little heavier here. Slowly. I got some erratic behavior. School's coming back in. Just gonna let that sit. Not really peeling one off the school. I mean, that was a great angle for one to really see that, show interest and drive off the school to make a move on it, and that did not happen. So, you know, we'll keep at it here, but these are just things I'm starting to notice. All right, couple refusals on the crab here, so making a switch. I thought that might be a little off, so still gonna throw something smaller, a little crustacean. Probably go with this crayfish pattern here. Just had a couple more refusals on, a couple of smallmouth refusals, hard refusals. No interest. found that very interesting as myself. Really want to come across those carp. I keep talking about those. I mean, that's one of the coolest things you'll get to see in Michigan. You'll get to see the you know, the salmon, I guess, and those freshwater salmon, and that whole migration, which is cool to see, I guess. But being out here in the middle of nowhere and seeing just a giant school of huge fish. I mean, there were probably 20 just cruising through, big bullies. I mean, that's what I like to see. That's some cool stuff out here. Keep our stick on the ice, see what we can do. I'm feeling pretty good about this fly. I'll show you what that looks like here in a little, and we'll go from there. All right. Try to finish strong here. Yeah, it is a fish, dude. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Looks like a pike. Alright, here we go. That's the shot I want. There we go. Nice. That's a good little 17, 16-incher here. All right, this is what we're after here. About 17 probably. Got them all tangled up here. There we go. Nice bass. We'll let him go right down the chute here. Little smallmouth. Still hungry here, so let's see what else we can find. Really want to come across that school of carp again. I do like this presentation. I mentioned that earlier. You know, this is the one that I thought would be, I guess, most effective after everything that I've seen today. It seemed to check the boxes that I was trying to, you know, change after change after change, and now checked off 3 boxes I didn't know I was going to need today in a fly. But we'll see if we can pick up a few more. Probably going to scoot around a minute and see if we can find any carp as well. So there's a guy on YouTube that I really like. His name's Justin Menendez. That's Menendez. Great guy from Florida, has a great fishing channel. If you don't know who he is, definitely check that out. Search his name on YouTube, his channel will pop up. But yeah, great guy. And I wanted to just say, a lot of the videos I'm going to be doing here are going to be very similar to that kind of style, I guess. If you like that style, you know, this could be a good place for you. I will try to mimic some of that, some of the things that I like about it. Of course, you know, this will have its own flavor as well, but yeah. Gotta get hunting here. This isn't it. Oh, beautiful dog. Man, this This takes me back to saltwater flats fishing, man, when you're just you and the wind in your ears. Man, that was a crazy spot I was at earlier, actually, compared to what I've been seeing since. It's almost like a little deeper of a pool within the flat that they were just circling in. Very interesting. Just had a follow there. Didn't eat it. Oh. I think I just missed one there. It's been a really interesting day. You know, I mentioned it's cold front, but I almost wonder if, despite the cold week, tomorrow's the true cold front, because it's really going to drop down low. And if this is kind of the prefrontal here. I am absolutely exhausted. That was a great day. Very much a grind. So for the most part, no carp to the boat. Didn't even get one to eat. Very spooky, very skittish throughout the entire day. I mean, they're spooking away from flies landing 6+ feet away, I'd say. It was pretty insane. And then as far as bass go, I got that one decent bass. Saw a few other bigger ones out there. Didn't really get the shots I wanted, and caught a couple other really small ones. But ultimately, I had a great time. Still trying to figure out this area a little bit, and I think we're early still, very early from a weather seasonal perspective here. We are in the middle of June, like I said, but the water temps are just 54, 55 degrees, and they've been kind of sticking there. So we'll see what happens with that. More to come. I'm gonna have some pretty good stuff coming up here with some brown trout stuff, maybe some musky pike stuff coming up. And I will have a redfish trip coming up here soon, actually. That's about four months out. So yeah, I'm gonna have some good stuff uploaded here, and I'm gonna just try to keep these coming and pumping out. And like I said, appreciate your time if you made it here this far, and thanks. Take care.